I have a hot tub here that's a Master Spa Twilight Series. It's not heating past 91. Set for 104. So I'll show you what to do next. So wherever the keypad is, we're going to take off the panel that's in front. Normally, that's where the spa pack is going to be. So we took the side off. You just have to take this door right here. There's two screws, one there, one there. Grab yourself a meter. You want to turn it to volts, and you want to make sure it's on AC. You don't want it on DC, put it on AC. If you don't get 240 volts like I just did, and you're reading something else or zero, you might want to check out this video right here. So this indicates that, you know, the board's working. We got volts to the heater element, so it's going to be the heater element. Sometimes they trip and basically tells you right away that it's a heater element. This one here just, it won't heat up properly. So we're going to change out the element. Now, if you watch any of my other videos, I don't like touching those knife valves right here. Normally I'll drain the hot tub and change the element out, but these knife valves are brand spanking new. So they were just glued in. So I know they're new and they're good. The problem we have is because it's all connected right here, it goes through the heat tube, so we got to isolate that area right here. So we go this way and we got to isolate it, so we're going to shut that. But the problem is we got this hose here and it's just like a bleeder hose. So we got to kink that because even if we shut it, water's going to come flowing through here really slow. So we got to isolate this, shut that valve off, and then go to the other side. Then we're going to shut that knife valve right there. So we're going to turn the power off. And make sure it's all the way down. This one here is not pushing down all the way. So what I do is just tap it down. It's probably gonna leak a bit, but it should be okay. So now we gotta pinch this. You have to really watch this because this is all hard stuff. You might have to heat it up with a heat gun so it's a little bit more malleable. So there we pinched it off like that, just so it's not wrecking this. So it's gonna leak probably a little bit because we're not like totally closing it off, but it's gonna slow it right down. So when you get it off, just move it out of the way. Now we have a nut right here. It's like a ground nut. Got one right there, and then we got one right there. So loosen those right off. You don't have to take it off. Just loosen them up. So there we have it loosened off, but not all the way off. When you take this off, you don't want to take anything off here because we don't want spraying on the board. We're probably going to take these sides off first, right here. This one here, and then I'll show you how to take the sensors off so it doesn't spray up. Take one of the sides off so it releases the pressure. Like I said, it's going to leak a bit. We'll see if it stops. So what you could do here is, because it's coming out way too fast there, just loosen this off. You don't take it all the way off, just loosen it up a bit. Just like that. So this is one of the reasons why I always like to do it when it's empty. Because those knife valves don't completely block the water off. So you're we're gonna do this quick. So hopefully you can keep up. We'll see what I'm doing. Both sides off. Now you're gonna have these gaskets. We're gonna replace both these. The sensor, you don't pull it out all the way. You just gotta make sure it's plugged in. So we're gonna do the one sensor. Undo it. Pull it out. The other sensor. Pull that out. Now when you pull those out, you just gotta make sure they have the O-rings here. Sometimes they get stuck on the heat tube. So you both have them there. So we're gonna move these out of the way. So that's my right side. This is my left. If you want to learn how to replace the element, I'll link a video right above here. So we got the new gaskets. So I'm gonna put those on. Sometimes they won't stay in, so we use a little bit of silicone to keep them in. So just a little bit of silicone. Just keep it in. You don't need much. I'm going to do the other side too. Just you don't want it falling out. Okay, we got our new element in. So we're going to put the first sensor in. Now you don't have to tighten this down tight, just finger tight. So right there. So we got this one down. Finger tight. Make sure that these never pulled out. They're in. And we're gonna somehow one side here. Oh, there we go. Fit that in. Some of them are a pain in the butt. Okay. Fit that all the way in. So once you get it straight and all the way in, I'm going to tighten this one up here. Do the top one and the bottom. Now all the stuff that comes with that element, just use all the new stuff. It's very important that when you tighten these, you have to get another little tiny one. There's different sizes. And you got to get underneath there, get a hold it, because you don't want to break that when you're tightening it. So you're going to push that way a bit. Snug, same as this side. And then because we got that there, screw that on. So screw it on as much as you can by hand. And all of this tool here, I'll link it down below. It's great to have if you have a pool or a hot tub. Just gonna just snug. Gaskets on. Again, we're gonna tighten this up, and when we turn it on, if it leaks a bit, we can always give it a little tweak. There we go. And don't forget down here, we loosen that off, so we're gonna tighten that back up. Just snug. Open up our gate valves. So that one's there. Now it's very important that you put these clips back on, because when it gets warm they have a habit of falling down and closing. If you don't have it, then put some tape on it so it doesn't fall down. Just do both sides. Now this one doesn't have it, so I'll put some tape so it doesn't fall back down. And then we're gonna take that off, just like that. So that's open. Well, it's all good. It's all good. Gotta put some tape on that. And then we're gonna turn it on.